Good morning, I'm Pallavi Ghosh, but we begin the bulletin with some news coming in. Now, according to NIA sources to CNN News 18, the ISIS module has been busted in Jabalpur. There have been NIA raids going on at 12 locations. NIA is investigating an ISIS-inspired module in a case that Muhammad Adil and his associates like Mamour are highly radicalized. They wanted to carry out violent jihads, and the searches are on by ATS MP and NIA have also been carried out in 13 locations in Jabalpur in the intervening night of 26th to 27th of May. So this is a big crackdown by NIA. We're going to be joined by Siddhant in a bit, who's going to give us some more details. But just to do a recap, this is an exclusive information available with CNN News 18. An ISIS-type module has been busted in Jabalpur, and their NIA raids are still going on at 12 all these locations. In fact, this is a module which is believed to have been inspired, in this case, by the ISIS pattern of carrying out explosions and also carrying on terror activities. And it is believed that the ones who were involved in it are people like Muhammad Adil, and they have been highly radicalized. And as we said, the input which the NIA got was that these were highly violent attacks they were planning to carry out. In fact, NIA has been carrying out a location, not just 12, but in 13 locations in Jabalpur, in Madhya Pradesh. And this is during the intervening night of 26th to 27th of May. As we have been reporting earlier also, NIA periodically carries out raids on the basis of inputs that they keep on getting. ISIS modules have been found in parts of Kerala, for example, in Maharashtra, some parts of Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh as well. So the NIA is on deep alert, and they're investigating an ISIS-inspired module, is what we are reporting. 13 locations in Jabalpur itself where this is being carried out. This is an information which has been given to us exclusively by my colleague Manoj Gupta. But joining me now is Siddhant, who's getting us all those details. Yes, Siddhant.
Well, Pallavi, it looks like this is a follow-up raid which have been conducted by ATS Madhya Pradesh and NIA. In fact, 15 days back, there was similar module which was busted from the southern parts of the country. This time around, the raids have been conducted on 12 locations. This is what Manoj Gupta is bringing for us. This investigation is with regards to the module in the case that Muhammad Adil and his associates like Mamour are highly radicalized. Now, we have also been told that 12 individuals have been detained. Those who have, linkage to the ISIS groups. And in fact, this particular module has also created one pro-IS group called Fizabilia, both on physical as well as cyber world, and used to be very active on WhatsApp and Telegram. In fact, Manoj Gupta is also telling us that one of the key members of the group, Muhammad Adil, accepted that he had pledged allegiance to ISIS and was planning to perform hijrats to IS conflict theater in Syria. He and his associates were planning to procure weapons for violent actions in India. So certainly, a terror module has been busted, and obviously, they were planning something big. They were conspiring against the country, and for that purpose only they were in a process to procure weapons. But before that, this module has been successfully busted in a joint operation by NIA and Madhya Pradesh ATS. Back to you.
And this case is particularly as far as Jabalpur is concerned and in Madhya Pradesh. But can you just give us some inside info on whether this was on track? Was there any tracking? There were specific inputs that they got? And are there any more areas which are believed to be vulnerable?
Well, absolutely. As I mentioned, that I remember that maybe 15 days back there was a module which was busted in southern parts of the country, southern parts of India, and this particular module we have been told is linked to that one module. And in fact, Pallavi, during the search operation, multiple incriminating evidence, including swords, knife, pen drive, pamphlets, digital devices, and etc., have also been seized. So in terms of evidence, police has evidence in hands against these individuals. In fact, police also has to say that all 12 of them had shown their allegiance for ISIS, and in fact they were conspiring against the country. They were planning something big, and because acting on a tip-off and the intelligence which has been gathered by the agencies, this particular module has successfully been busted on the intervening night of 26th and 27th of May.
And just doing a quick recap while we wait for some more reactions to come in, it's already detained 12 Islamic State-linked individuals in these search operations, as Siddhant and Manoj have been reporting. Multiple incriminating evidence has also been found, like swords, knives, pen drives, pamphlets, digital devices, etc. were seized. In fact, from the house of the accused, the module members have also created a pro-ISIS group, Fisabillah, both on physical as well as cyber world, WhatsApp, Telegram, so on and so forth. So, Siddhant, what really comes out in all of this is that they are certainly very tech savvy. Does this make it more difficult or challenging, I would say, for the NIA agencies to tap them? Or has it, and also our cyber scrutiny has also intensified?
Yes, absolutely, Pallavi. So maybe 2 years, 3 years back, it was difficult for agencies to zero down or maybe to burst such modules on and completely on the basis of intelligence gathered through cyber world. But now our cyber network has been enhanced, and in fact, our agencies are more proactive. And Pallavi, in last maybe 2 to 3 years, we have seen multiple additions and literature being pushed by these ISIS groups on various social media platforms to radicalize innocent Muslim youth of our country. And in fact, each time around, our agencies proactively ban those groups or in fact lodge complaints with the authorities, and that's how we are restricting their presence on the social media platform.
Siddhant, I'm sorry to interrupt you there. I'm just going to go across to the former UP DGP, Mr. Vikram Singh, who's joining us this morning. Thank you so much. So I'm sure you've heard the details of this ISIS crackdown by the NIA. The fact that they use modern techniques, they use a lot of cyberspace, WhatsApp, Telegram, does that make it more challenging, or is it now becoming a new normal?
I have heard the report, and I would like to congratulate the NIA for the proactive, the word used by your reporter, the proactive and an absolutely no-nonsense approach to discover, unearth, and uncover these disruptive elements. Yes, you very rightly mentioned the technology, especially AI and machine learning, have given a new dimension to terrorism. Therefore, the war against terror, war against ISIS will have to be on a different dimension. No longer the days of lathis, dandas, and revolving pistols. It has to be at the social media level. It has to be at the level of AI and technology. And it has to be at the level where actionable intelligence is generated not only through informers, but through the social media and other channels. Actionable intelligence is the key, and that the fact that NIA has been able to uncover and dismantle 12 hideouts is a matter of tremendous satisfaction, and their interrogation would reveal a gold mine of information leading to at least another 50 more such hideouts, weapon hideouts, and other sensitive material, also their roadmaps and their publications. That is where the secret of success lies. Congratulations, NIU. We are proud of you.
Also, do you find a pattern in the areas they are concentrating their work on? Is there a method in that as well? Do you notice that?
Absolutely, there's a method in this crazy madness, and the method is create sleeper cells. Sleeper cells cannot be created in vacuum. They are created in sensitive areas where they have some kind of a base support. That base support has to be upgraded through radicalization. Once that radicalization happens, then through inducement, through brainwashing, and through bribery, corruption, and terror, all used together to get volunteers and foot soldiers. Then they have been able to succeed at the local level, and this is where the problem arises. But here the NIA has been able to uncover the nefarious design even before they could start or get out of their homes. And this is one thing that now the agencies are not reactive, they are proactive.
Okay. Thank you very, very much for joining us this morning.